What's up, time travelers? Fancy a trip to the future to see what lessons await? Today, we're saving you the wait with 8 principles many only grasp after decades. Because why learn the hard way when you can be ahead of the game? Number 8. The importance of self-love. Our first principle, and perhaps the most fundamental of all, is the importance of self-love. This principle can be misunderstood as a form of narcissism or vanity, but allow me to clear this up. Self-love is about appreciating your intrinsic value and refusing to accept anything less than you deserve. It's acknowledging that, even with your flaws and imperfections, you are enough. You don't need to chase external validation when you learn to validate yourself. Loving yourself means being kind to your body, your mind, and your spirit. It means setting healthy boundaries and respecting your own needs and wants. The harsh truth is that some of us spend decades realizing that we cannot give love if we're running on empty. So, how do you cultivate self-love? Start by practicing self-care. Engage in activities that fill your cup and make you feel alive. Value your needs and stand up for them. Practice self-compassion. Be gentle with yourself when you falter. And most importantly, remind yourself daily, you are enough. Don't wait for decades to understand this crucial principle. Let's start practicing self-love today, because the relationship you have with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship in your life. Number 7. Embrace failure. Let's be honest, failing doesn't feel great. It's embarrassing, it's uncomfortable, and it hurts. But what if we reframe failure? What if we see it not as the enemy, but as a guide? A stepping stone on our path to success. Many people spend a significant part of their lives evading failure, seeing it as a monstrous entity out to get them. What they don't realize is that the road to success is often littered with moments of failure. Every stumble brings you closer to success. Every misstep teaches you something valuable that a smooth path never could. Thomas Edison once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." He's remembered not for his failures, but for his inventions that illuminate the world. So don't fear failure. Instead, embrace it, learn from it, and use it as fuel to propel yourself forward. Failures are lessons, not losses. Number 6. Value of time. Time in its elusive nature is the most precious currency we have. Yet it's also the most squandered. We're often racing against time, trying to cram as much possible into our fleeting days. In this constant rush, we fail to appreciate the true value of time. Many people only come to this realization late in life, when the sand is in the hourglass and dwindling. Time, unlike other resources, is non-renewable. Once gone, it's gone for good. You can't buy, borrow, or steal more time. This finite nature is what makes time priceless. So how should we spend this precious resource? Well, spend it on things that truly matter. Spend it on people who enrich your life. Spend it on experiences that make your heart sing. And most importantly, spend it on yourself, your growth, your joy, and your peace. Be mindful of the present moment, for it is the only moment we truly have. The magic isn't in the past or the future, it's in the here and now. Let's not wait to appreciate the value of time. Time for action, for life, and for love is now. Next, let's address a short word with a significant impact. No. The art of saying no is a powerful life principle that often eludes us until the later stages of life. We are socially conditioned to be agreeable and to say yes, often at the expense of our personal happiness. But saying no doesn't signify rudeness or selfishness. On the contrary, it indicates respect for your time and energy. It involves drawing boundaries so that you can prioritize your well-being. Remember, every time you reluctantly say yes to something, you're saying no to something else that matters more to you. The key to mastering this art is to understand that you have the right to choose. You don't have to agree to everything, and you don't owe everyone an explanation for your decisions. It's okay to refuse requests that drain you, to decline invitations that don't interest you, and to prioritize your peace over people-pleasing. Number 4. Authenticity. Many of us spend half our lives living on someone else's terms, chasing an idea of success or happiness that isn't genuinely our own. We compare ourselves with others, trying to fit into molds not designed for us. But what we fail to realize is that each of us is a unique masterpiece, with our own dreams, goals, and paths. Authenticity is about embracing your true self, celebrating your individuality, and honoring your path. It's about having the courage to show up unapologetically as ourselves and living your truth, even when it's uncomfortable or unpopular. Authenticity is freeing. It liberates you from the chains of societal expectations and lets you define your own success. It gives you the courage to follow your own path, even when it's a path less traveled. So don't wait for decades to embrace your authenticity. Don't dull your sparkle to fit in. Start today. The world needs the real, unfiltered, brilliant you. Number 3, the power of gratitude. In a world that constantly pushes us to want more and to be more, it's easy to overlook the abundance we already have. Gratitude is the simple practice of recognizing and appreciating the good in our lives. It shifts our focus from what's missing to what's present, from lack to abundance. Numerous studies highlight the benefits of gratitude. It fosters happiness, reduces depression, increases resilience, improves relationships, and even enhances physical health. Gratitude is like a beacon of light in the darkness, reminding us of the goodness that exists even in difficult times. So how do we practice gratitude? Start by keeping a gratitude journal. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Cultivate the habit of saying thank you more often. Express your appreciation to others. Over time, these small actions can have a profound impact on your overall well-being. So why wait until later to appreciate the beauty of life? Life is a journey, not a destination. We often get so engrossed in achieving goals that we forget to savor the journey. We chase the milestones, pinning our happiness on them, but what happens when we achieve those goals? We move the goalposts, create new targets, and the chase continues. In this relentless pursuit, we forget to enjoy the process. The real joy of life lies in the journey, not just the destination. It's in the learning, the growing, and the overcoming of challenges. It's in the laughter, the tears, and the memories we make along the way. Life's riches don't come from what we accumulate, but from the experience we live through. It's important to have goals and aspirations, but don't let them blind you to the beauty of the journey. Don't rush through life ticking off goals. Take the scenic route, enjoy the views, make memories, and cherish the moments. Number 1, the principle of change. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes, yet our human nature resists them. We crave the comfort of the known, the predictability of routine, but in this safety, we often miss out on the growth and opportunities that come with change. Change is not always comfortable, but it's always necessary. It's the catalyst for growth, the doorway to new possibilities. As the saying goes, the strongest trees are the ones that weather the wildest storms. Change might disrupt your familiar scenery, but it could also pave the way to a more beautiful horizon. So when the winds of change start blowing, don't fight them. Don't bolt your door. Instead, open your sails and let them guide you to unexplored territories. Welcome change. Embrace it. Grow with it. Because change is not a detour, it's the path. Now that you're armed with life's principles, let's delve deeper. Either discover the psychological blueprint to rebuilding your life, or skills you'll thank yourself for learning. Enjoying our wisdom? Like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate it.